Hey y'all, it's Candice Dickinson here, Artistic Director at HART, and I'm so excited because I'm sitting down with the one and only Nichole Sumpter here today to talk about our upcoming production, Lizzie, the Lizzie Borden musical. Love the whole title. Yes. So I'm so excited for you. This is your main stage debut, but you are obviously no stranger to the stage or to HART. So let's tell the audience how they would know you. She's always with us in these directors' interviews. She's just normally right on the other side of the camera. Yeah. But today we got you here.
Yes, or sometimes I fill in for you when you're
That's
directing.
so true. That's so true. When you interview me.
Yes. We can change it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm the marketing person here at HART. So if you want to advertise for 2026, let me know. And then I stage manage. I directed Constellations last year. I will run sound.
Yeah. I mean, you're like me. You've been in theater since you were like literally a child, and just have never done anything else.
Yeah, I think it's actually.
Yeah, you got me beat, man.
I'm sorry, it was Nutcracker. So
nice.
You know, yeah.
I know. I've never done Nutcracker.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
In all of my years, I've been.
Have you done DNA?
No. Yeah, I know. That was a big point of contention between me and my mom. The national tour was auditioning. I didn't get to audition. Mom, I'm still angry about it.
I've done it too many times.
So. I know. We'll do it here eventually. Yeah. Okay, we got sidetracked already. So that's who you are.
Yes.
And let's talk about how this show got into 2025. She had to actually remind me because I couldn't quite remember but it was, as we're shaping the season, I try to get a good balance of different, styles of singing as well. And I knew I wanted to do something kind of spooky themed since this was going to be October and like on Halloween weekend. So we were considering a few that were kind of like all in this same genre, like Carrie, Heathers, Lizzie was kind of what our finalists were. all great, but with the theme of like female leads, it felt so right to do a show that is just for women. Like it's just these four women and really demonstrating the strength of the female voice. Yeah, plus like it's the bloody legend and it's focused around this woman, so it just felt perfect. And you were psyched about that one, so it just kind of ended up like
it's fun.
Yep,
it's fun. Well, it's a nice balance because you started with Next to Normal, which is very similar in that, like,
in a vein,
like a rock-ish show. And then we just take it to the extreme.
Yeah, exactly. But it is still, we're gonna say a lot in this that it's like a rock concert, and it is. But it is still theater. It is still musical theater. There's a lot of storytelling.
The best way to describe it is just a rock version of Six.
Yeah,
I mean, that's, if you know what Six is, it's still a fun musical, but it's structured differently.
Yeah.
And they use handhelds. We use handhelds.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, yes. Sorry. So used to that.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about what this show is about.
Yes. So for those of you who don't know who Lizzie Borden is,
shame. Come to the musical.
Yes, come see it. Which we'll circle back to why. So in August of 1892, Andrew and Abigail Borden were found murdered in their house. And the prime suspect was Lizzie Borden, and that's Andrew's daughter, Abigail's stepdaughter. Important part there. And so the show is about Lizzie. So it's about the days leading up to the murder. Act 1 ends with the murder, and spoiler. It's like, and then her trial, and then Lizzie was acquitted from the murder. They couldn't prove that she did it.
So it's still never been proven who killed.
Yeah. So it's right?
The biggest mystery ever.
Biggest mystery. There are 3 suspects. One is Bridget, who's also in the show. And then an uncle. He's not important, but not important, especially in this. So the show is just telling Lizzie's story, telling her experience. And one thing that's really cool about this show is most of the quotes in it are direct quotes. So there's several lines that Lizzie has that are direct quotes from the trial.
Oh, cool.
There's 13 Days in Taunton. Almost every line in that song is direct quotes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's historically accurate to an extent.
Yeah. Creative license with
a few things, but
So that's perfect. That leads us right kind of into the next question of tell us a little bit about the concept of this show, because that is the probably most interesting part about it, is how we tell the story of this legend.
Yeah, so the concept that I kind of went with was playing with Lizzie's mental state during this. When we start the show, so Bridget, so there are 4 people in the show. I guess we should clarify this.
Yeah.
Yes. There are 4 people in the show. We have Lizzie Borden, obviously. Then we have Emma Borden, her sister. Alice Russell, who's the neighbor, and Alice in real life is a couple different people. They kind of combined her. And then Bridget Sullivan, who they call Maggie. That's their maid. And so the kind of concept I played with was Lizzie's mental state and just kind of what caused her to break. Because, you know, obviously she had to be pushed to this point for her to commit 2 very brutal murders.
Yeah.
And so another fun part about the show is also that, and this goes into that concept too, is as Lizzie's mind is unraveling and as she's getting closer to committing this murder, you see these like punk elements and like these like rock elements come in. So, you know, you'll see like fishnets, or Lizzie's shoes are the most incredible thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe they can dance in them. It's very impressive. And like, you'll start to see like, you know, fishnets and boots and like studs and gloves. And one really fun part is we use body mics, but we use handheld mics. So I got hatchet holsters.
I love it.
Yeah. And I so that they always will have the handhelds. And you see like the punk belts, they're not important what they are, but they're
Let's get into the
yeah,
minutia here.
But I was like, so you get to see these elements of just like
her unraveling,
that's her unraveling,
being mirrored in the costuming as well.
Oh, and then another part I played with was because Bridget is one of the people that did the murder, or they thought did the murder. My bad, misspoke. But I played with Bridget's the narrator in the story, and she's described in the character description as a banshee, and banshees are bringers of death. So what I played with was that Bridget and Lizzie mirror each other a lot. Bridget helps give the axe. Bridget helps kind of plant the seed, and they mirror each other throughout. So it's kind of like Bridget's also kind of puppeteering this in a way, so that, you know, and then also we're playing with the fact that Bridget's probably the only person that cared about Lizzie. And didn't want something from her.
Yeah, because I loved that in your director's note where you kind of talked about how, yes, it's about this legend, but because it's looking at Lizzie, it's really about a woman in this time period and the kind of repression and the constriction she has and what could lead to those decisions.
And like, there's some really horrific things that her father in particular did, and there's one moment in the show which is really funny. It's become my favorite song. It was not before we started, and then the moment we staged it, I was like, this is my favorite. It's just truly like watching her whole world crumble, and then seeing the thought process of like, okay, I'm going to do something, which then goes into a song called Somebody's Gonna Do Something. I was like, it goes into the murder, and I think that's really fun. That's probably not the wording for that.
So much fun.
But and my Lizzie's incredible.
Oh yeah,
they really like ran with this too, and so is my Bridget. Both of them have just fully ran. And it's been fun. And
I think it will be, casting wise too, it'll be exciting for our audiences because we have, so Grace Ellen is a senior at WCU, they're playing Lizzie, first time on the HART stage is this show, and then same with Carly who's playing Bridget. It's their first time on the stage. And then you have the Emma and Alice character, this is just their second time on the stage. They both were in Anything Goes, and now they're this. So it's really fun because I feel like you're getting to see a lot of like fresh talent on the stage, and they're all incredible.
So on that note, when Grace Ellen marks,
oh my god, I know.
It's dumb of how incredible it is.
So marking, if you do not know, means basically not going full out with your voice to kind of like save your vocal energy. So if it's like a big belting song, you would like mix it and kind of put it more in your head voice. But yeah, I know I was painting in the shop and I was getting to listen to their whole run through, and then at the end you said that everyone was marking. I was like, that was them only going half out? Awesome. Well, that's going to be great.
I've had multiple people saying that they actually sound better than the cast album, and they sound almost like identical to it without even, without trying, really.
That sounds great,
And they're just, they're
It's gonna be so
incredible.
good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, we've been gushing over
sorry.
all the great things. What's a challenge that you've had to overcome?
The murder. The murder
Yeah,
is
definitely.
not forgiving.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time
Yeah.
for Lizzie to get off stage and come back on. And then also, we don't want to spray people with blood.
Yes, especially because we just got our
new
chairs
seats,
replaced
yes.
this
New
spring. That was a very early conversation of like, so you're not going to get blood
Yeah.
on all of these new chairs, right?
Well, yes. And also, we didn't want to spray blood on the
audience.
Yeah, the audience,
No
the
one knows
curtains, like nothing. And so that's been a fun process of trying to figure out how to bloody Grace Ellen.
Yeah.
Which finally got fully. We finally have a murder plot set. I have 3 blockings for the murder. So I had murder plot A, murder plot B, murder plot
That's great. Good.
A and B are the same blocking. There was one difference. So
That's great. So what it ended up being, A, B, or C?
A.
Nice.
It's A, but with a one different aspect.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so I've been blooding things up. It's been.
I know. I came into the shop the other day and there's this big jug and it literally says on it, Juggo Blood. I was like, good.
Yep.
We are doing Lizzie.
We are doing Lizzie. And Grace Ellen asks me all the time about how much blood we can get on them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just.
So to be clear, you will not get blood
Yes,
on you.
you
Do
will
not
not.
worry.
Now, Grace Ellen, yes.
Yes.
Grace Ellen should be the only person, and then maybe whoever handles the costume after.
Yes, I'm sure.
The two parts there. But yeah,
Well, that's great. What about your favorite part of this process or of the show?
my cast.
Yeah,
They're
the best answer.
They're truly like, I have never had a cast. We're gonna say this because we have tech week next week. But I've never had a cast that gets along so well with each other and who want to
Thank
be
God.
there. I know, right?
God, if it was 4 people and
Who
they
just
hated each
hate
other's
it.
oh God, it'd be bad.
Oh yeah. Well, and then they asked to do a Saturday, they've asked to do rehearsals, and they want
I
to
love
be
that.
with each other, which
Yeah.
is really fun. And then they take care of each other. Lizzie never leaves the stage, so Grace Ellen is running around, which that's our fault. But they're singing all these ballads and doing all these things. And so Carly was like, hey, can we do something so I can bring them water? And I was like, yeah, let's figure out how we can make this work. And it's just,
it is so sweet.
Yeah.
I could tell. I worked on the show too as the intimacy choreographer, and I could tell just from working because there also is this kind of love story-ish
which is
going on within it.
Yeah, it's a weird love story because it accidentally made a very cute couple.
Yes.
The issue with that is what happens later on.
Yeah.
And so even the first time we had done anything, they were both so comfortable with each other.
Well, that's what I mean. I could just
Yeah.
tell they were taking care of each other so well and respecting each other, and I can just see that within the cast so much that they're all
And then
melting so well.
yesterday they were politely telling Grace Ellen to Mark and that they were doing an amazing job and all this stuff, and it was just so sweet and wonderful. And because
It's hard.
it is hard.
It's hard being the lead, and it's hard when you're never leaving the stage. You need that support and that
and they were being
encouragement.
so supportive,
Yeah.
and they were like, yeah, Mark all you want, we will be there with you. It was just it was very sweet and a great moment. And then Dana has been awesome. She's my stage manager. She's down for anything, which is so funny, because this has been a trip with some things.
And her costume's amazing
Her
too. I
costume's
love
amazing.
it.
We have the same costume, fun fact.
I love it.
I know, that
Of
was
course
an
you do.
accident.
Of
Yeah.
course you do. And of course, then you have Matt Blanks, who is your music director.
Yes, which also a fun story about that.
Yes.
Matt brings his dog.
Oh,
to
I know,
rehearsal,
he's so cute.
and all of us go, Darby! Hey, Matt.
I'm sure.
And I love it. But Matt's been so great.
Yeah. He made incredible rehearsal tracks for y'all. They sound like the actual.
They sound incredible. And we could not have done rehearsals without those.
Oh,
it
for
would have been
sure.
too
I mean, the
hard.
whole thing's sung. So
Yeah.
and we do have a live rock band on stage.
Yes, we do.
It's Matt on keys. You have Drake Frost on guitar, which you guys have seen him on guitar before in our Christmas shows and in Good Old Girls. Incredible guitarist. We have Will Caldwell on bass, who you also saw in Charlie Brown Christmas playing bass last year. And then you have Ben Sharp on cello and David Bruce on percussion, who again, David Bruce has done basically every show at Heart. I love David.
I love David, and my favorite thing in his bio, he wrote, "I've never done a show like this."
I know.
Oh no.
I saw that too.
But, I mean, Will said that this was his most fun, the most fun he's ever had
good,
practicing
yay.
for anything. Drake keeps sending me one song that is his favorite song.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear the riffs that Drake came up with.
Oh,
this.
and
I'm sure
there's
it's gonna be crazy.
one song that, this is not spoiler, but the guitar like builds up to the note Lizzie sings, and it's gonna be so good. I know. And the cello,
I know.
he plucks House of Borden, which is just so much fun.
So good.
Yeah.
So yeah, wonderful show. Well, if we haven't sold it enough, let's bring it home. Why should they come?
Well, so many reasons. First off, Halloween season. What's better than Lizzie Borden?
Exactly. Side note, keep your eyes out. We are probably going to be doing a costume contest on Halloween night. So if you have an awesome costume and you're looking for something to do Halloween night, what better way to do it than come to see Lizzie, the musical, in costume, and then winner's gonna get some free tickets to Heart. So come on, y'all, you be there or be square.
And second off, they're so incredible that if you come for anything, just come for their voices.
For the voices and the music. Live music on, come on, we love it.
The choreography.
Yes, oh my god, James.
James.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't know if any of you know James Cloninger, but he is my choreographer, and the first day we had choreography rehearsal, all of them turned to me and went, "Can we keep him?"
I know, he's the best.
So
James does the choreography for almost all of our Academy at Heart shows in the last few years.
And he's won an award for it
too.
Several. Yeah. Live bands, why you should come see it. Lizzie Borden in general is why you should come see it. It's just fun. Like, I have fun every night watching it.
Yeah.
Every person who's watched is like, this is fun.
Yes, exactly. It's thrilling. It's a good time. It's fun. I think that everyone's going to just love it. And what better way to get into the mood for spooky season, y'all?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's October 17th through November 2nd with one Thursday performance on the final weekend. I believe that's October 30th.
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Tickets, of course, are available at hearttheater.org. We can't wait to see you there. So we'll see ya. Bye. Thanks, Nichole. Bye.